Okay, so I see Carl Brinker's back. That must be nice for you guys.
Okay, yeah, it's nice having someone experienced like Carl back. He brings a bit of calm, brings a bit of physical presence. So it's always nice having one of your senior guys back.
Do you expect the Sharks to be specifically physical? I mean, that's what they've brought to you guys in the past, the physical, presence in that in their matches. Is that what you're expecting from them again this time?
They will physically be here. They will definitely be physically.
Just say that again, please.
They will physically be here.
Net nog een keer?
They will physically be here. They flew far, and we need them in order to compete against them. So physically, the presence will be there. It's just a matter if it will affect us.
Cash, do you agree with that?
They will physically be here, and they're normally physical. Yeah, they're always physical. Always a big team. They thrive on momentum, so it will be a physical clash, physically at Emirates Park.
The new fly half for the Sharks, do you know much about him? And Sean Erasmus probably knows a bit about him. Can you just tell us what you do know and what you're expecting from him?
Yeah, we know quite a bit about him. Sean coached him. He's a confidence player with a big boot, good pace, good feet, so he'll be a good challenge.
Great handwriting as well.
Losing the way you did last week can take a lot out of a team. How much work has been done this week on just making sure that the guys are mentally back in a good space?
Playing on a Sunday only, that gives us an extra day, gave us a bit of time to reflect honestly and spend a bit of time on Monday. So we had a very good review on Monday. We took some time to really get to the source of what happened. So yeah, the extra day helped us quite a bit in preparation.
Points difference is also something that we're going to focus on, and making that less and making sure that it is a lot more than the opposition, and especially on this Sunday.
Ivan, in that video session on Monday, when you looked at what went wrong, what specifically were the things that you saw?
Like Jonathan saying, points difference was a bit of a difference. Tactically, we weren't smart enough. We put ourselves under pressure because we knew we were a number up. So organisation wasn't good enough, tactical awareness wasn't good enough. So that's the kind of things we picked up, and we worked hard this week on it.
One of the things that I saw was that it almost looked like nobody straightened the line. We definitely ran towards the touch line, and that made it easier for them to defend the attack. Is that something that you also picked up?
The fact that there's a number short gives you the feeling that there's space on the outside. To go to that space, you need to do the right things right first. He's a specialist on space.
Space is something that needs to be attacked. You can ask any guy that goes to Presley's after 2 o'clock. If there's a lot of space, you want to go there. And yes, that is something that we will look at, but you have to do the hard lines first. So a couple of shooters, getting them in the right mood, and then attacking the space.
Okay, and then also in the 4 matches that the Lions played so far in the Currie Cup this year, in all 4 at the break they were trailing. And obviously that's something that needs to be addressed in the future. What is it? What are the plans to address that?
Yeah, so that was part of our review on Monday. Is tactically, where are we? What decisions can we make better? Possession versus territory. So that's the kind of thing we're working on currently. It's not a lack of effort. It's not a lack of energy. It's just a little bit of decision making.
If I never ideal to lose your tight end prop, but how happy are you to be able to choose a guy like Frans van Wyk, who's actually quite experienced at this level and has been around a while?
We're very excited to give France a go. He's really been training well the last 2-3 weeks. He mentally and physically he made a big shift and step up. So as a tight head, putting a guy in with experience, we're excited to see what he brings for us on Sunday.
Okay, and quite a lot of the penalties that the Lions received could have gone to the Pals to get points, but they all went to the touchline. Is it maybe not something to consider to play a little bit more conservative and get the result than to play attractive rugby and still lose the match?
That balance in decision making will always be a 50-50 between the players on the field and the message from upstairs. We can't really feel the pressure that's happening downstairs. We can't determine that from upstairs. So we'll always give information down to the team, and the senior players and the drivers must still make the decision. Again, that was touched upon in the Monday review. So looking forward to that process this weekend.
Okay, and then it's also good to see somebody like James Venter getting an opportunity to show what he can bring to the side.
Yes.
He's a great player. He obviously wants to play Sunday. Great talent, good work ethic, brings a lot of energy. It's a bit of a rotation as well in the squad. He's been training really well, so we excited to give him a run.
Okay, and then the last question from me. It was just today also announced that 3 more players extended their contracts with the Lions. Dylan Smith, Peter Janssen, and I'm struggling to remember the third one. Achiva, yeah. Care to comment on those 3 extending their contracts?
Yes, obviously we want to keep them. They've been helpful, they've been nice guys, cheerful, great singers, and it's always an asset to have a guy that can keep a note. It's good to invest in talent. It's like a country, it's like infrastructure, but in order to invest you have to pay them, and that requires a contract. So all in all, it was a great decision. It was signed by all the parties, and we do think that going forward we will not regret that specific decision.
When players start signing again and renewing contracts, to me it's positive. We've been working hard on culture. We've been working hard on establishing that family feeling. So it's always nice when players do sign.